So recently we've had the great debate of we are done with 90s basketball, where all types of fans came together, from casual fans, serious fans, and only fans, all to say that the NBA before 2005 was absolute bunions. Heck, even the music from that era was awful, cause what the heck is this?
La-di-da-di, la-di-da-di, la-di.
Lottie, absolute bunions. All the players from that era, absolute trash. Every time I watch clips from the 80s or 90s, don't judge me. I need to watch something that'll put me to sleep. I always see these milkmen missing. Layup, miss. Free throw, miss. Three? Psh, they didn't even take threes. Players from today miss as well. But it's because of the tough defense they have to go up against. Of course, the old heads came back and tried to make a case for 90s basketball was actually good. And I tried. Trust me, I tried. I try to listen to their counter argument, but you guys are just suffering from Alzheimer's, because what the heck is this? You think this is good basketball? You guys are so wrong. And what are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do about me disagreeing? Dislike the video? Go for it. Dislikes are hidden now, Gramps. Dislike all you want. Actually, please don't do that. By the way, this doesn't include the opinions where they were actually spitting facts, like taking Aunt Jemima off syrup bottles for Pearl Milling Company? Like, what? Bring Aunt Jemima back. Ever since they changed the name, even the syrup tastes worse. Plus, Pearl Milling Company sounds like the plantation they had Aunt Jemima's thick ass working at. You see, this is an opinion I can get behind. I'm just talking about the other wrong opinions our senior citizens had. The ones that are wrong because I disagree with them. Like the fact that Kyrie is actually better than Magic Johnson. Hold up. I can explain. Let me tell y'all why the flat earth phenom Kyrie Irving, aka Kanye Irving, is better than famous condom hater Magic Johnson. Starting with the offense, and specifically, their ability to handle balls. I mean, come on. This one isn't even close. It's like comparing Chief Keef's music to JoJo Siwa's noise. We all know it's Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving was out there avoiding defenders the same way he was avoiding that Pfizer shot. While Magic Johnson was busy making girls kiss his wood, Kyrie was making the NBA's elite kiss the hardwood. There's nothing you can do to stop Kyrie from crossing you up, unless you do what I do, and just stay home. Maybe that doesn't work either. Now, on to shooting ability. Again, not even close. We're talking about one of the most skilled offensive players ever. The way this man is able to pay for all the Amazon documentaries that he loves so much is because of the offensive bag he has. Look at him just airing the place out. Kyrie hits more shots than even John Morant when he's in a standoff with the teenager. And now compare that to Magic. What? This is the man that's supposed to be better than Kyrie? And he's over here getting the Ben Simmons treatment? Look, but he isn't even considering the jumper. It's not even an option. This man is the reason why WNBA players actually think they can take on NBA players. It's because of this type of buffoonery. They see a clip of Magic and start acting delusional. While Kyrie has like 95 shooting to go along with 99 ball handle? Yeah, my boy had everyone burning their vaccine cards. Next up, we have passing. And now, Finally, Magic has something to smile about. Don't smile too hard now, my boy. You still got AIDS. But to be fair, when Kyrie makes a living like Johnny Sins by absolutely stroking that thing, you really don't gotta be worried about passing no rock. He is Kobe in his mind. Now, Magic is probably the best passer in NBA history. But of course you're gonna pass the ball. What other choice do you have? You're too scared to even shoot on a Fisher-Price hoop. You out there avoiding the basket the same way people avoid your blood. Besides all that, he isn't too shabby. Let's talk about finishing now. Again, I'm gonna have to give it a Kyrie, and for good reason, because just think about it. There is nothing scarier than having to guard Kyrie one-on-one. Like, just imagine Kyrie calling an ISO while you're guarding him. The fear that causes, it's gotta be up there with like going to a P. Diddy and Jay-Z party. Yes, I said Jay-Z too. The signs were all there. You know my boy was rushing to the parties first in line. Oh, did I say line? My bad. Since Jay-Z was a regular, he skipped the line. Just look at him. He can smell a wire on somebody trying to rat him out. Still couldn't stop partaking in the shenanigans with P. Diddy though. But finishing ability also belongs to Sir Kyrie Irving. The way he's out there just torturing the D by penetrating and then finishing all over them, it's the same exact way Dwight Howard gets down with his man, while we have Magic on the other hand. What kind of lame finish is this? My man is really out here fundamentally sound with his layups. No type of swag or flair to his finishes. He's too worried about making sure if the correct leg and correct finishing hand. Gotta hit the glass. Exactly. Kyrie Irving once again. Now, onto clutch gene. Just like white privilege, some are born with it and others aren't. And Kyrie happens to be one of the ones born with it. My personal favorite clutch moment is the most recent one. Left-handed floater, hook shot, or whatever you want to call it. Game winner over a 7-foot Serbian polar bear. Just more proof that the world is, in fact, flat. Kyrie knows what he was talking about, because if the court was curved, there's no chance he gets that shot over Jokic's head. Open your eyes, sheeple. And do you know how difficult that shot is? Next time you're in a gym, try to hit that left-handed floater from the three-point line. And make sure it's from the three, because that's where he shot his. I bet you it's flying far right, or it's going to be an air ball. Gonna end up sitting on the bench with your coach. And then we have Magic, wearing shorts that are being swallowed by his cheeks. And an ugly-ass hook shot. This game winner is so bad, even God ended up cursing this man with AIDS. So of course I'm gonna go with Kyrie. I'm not trying to be on God's bad graces. Lastly, we have defense. Probably Kyrie's worst trait. If only he defended the same way he defends his body from taking the vaccine. But I mean, who needs defense when your pirouettes can make the NBA's best emote mid-play while you score on them? Even juked his handshake. As far as Magic, I can't even lie, bro was out there clamping people. My man was simply a great defender. Too bad his immune system couldn't defend as well as he did. When it comes to basketball as a whole, Kyrie clears Magic. But we do have stuff outside of the NBA too. The other talents these men have. And for Irving, this man released a rap song that became an instant classic. My man has bars that'll put even Drake's son Adonis to shame. How is this possible though? You've already conquered the NBA. And now the rap game's next? How can one man accomplish so much? Maybe I shouldn't have gotten vaccinated. I can just imagine though, Kyrie dribbling in the studio while also spitting some fire. Hey yo, sorry Brooklyn, I'ma be out for like a month, cause I got an album to work on. Good luck though. And then we have Magic's song. What? What's that? He has none? How do you not even have at least one song? You couldn't have been at least a feature or maybe just one verse? Cause my man Kyrie would drop a diss track on your son in a jiffy, leaving you with a broken jumper and a broken family. Kyrie clears once again. Of course we gotta rate their drip, and that means we gotta go over the shoes they released. And for Kyrie, where do we even begin, huh? All this man dropped was heat. Even had SpongeBob and Bikini Bottom sliding in his DMs for a collab. His run with Nike was so insane, but unfortunately Nike decided to end it because they had an issue with the stuff he said and whatnot. They just didn't want that to represent their brand. Oh, but y'all okay with Lil Tay working 50 hours a day earning just a peso for making your stuff? That's okay though. Got it. That didn't stop Kyrie though, cause he started wearing the anti-Semite ones that Kanye made for him. Compare those to Magic shoes. There's no way. Like, are you guys trying to make people buy the shoes or what? Cause these make me want to step in literal dog poop before stepping into these turds. Who in the world did they make these shoes for? Who's the targeted audience here? People have broken jumpers and make bad decisions? Just like the maker? I mean, this is not even a discussion. I've never seen anyone cry over a pair of Magics like they do for Kyrie's. Give this category to Kyrie as well. Now, we've talked about each player's abilities on the court, their abilities off the court, and even a drip check. But what about their good deeds? What have they given back? What are the good things they've done for society? Well, to list a few for Kyrie, he's donated over $300,000 to Feed America, helped pay the salaries of WNBA players. He even helped buy a house for George Floyd's family. This man was really dropping 40 and then going to the hood to drop off lunches. Wow, this man's heart and willingness to give back is so beautiful to see. Yet they try to slander his name, all because of an Amazon documentary? And let's be honest here, ain't no one watched that Amazon documentary except for maybe like Dr. Umar and Kanye. That thing is 3 hours long, acting like they dropped Oppenheimer or something. Ain't nobody watching that, but everyone still chooses to focus on the bad things about Kyrie, never the good. My man is basically Mother Teresa with a jumper. And as far as Magic though, what'd he do, huh? Actually, I'm not going to compare the two for this one, honestly. Because giving back is great, no matter how much you give back or what you give back. And well, I gotta admit, Magic did donate his blood, so I gotta give him props here. All this good stuff about the two, how about the weaknesses though? Let's start with Kyrie's. Now, finding one for Irving is gonna be difficult. Cause when it's Ramadan, this man fasts, yet still finds a way to put in work on the hardwood. On an empty stomach, Kai is still a better option than the blubber nugget on the Pellies. Zion keeps saying he's bulking. My guy, you've been bulking for the past 25 years. Just give it up. Maybe to stop Kyrie, they need to start inviting like the local Jewish families to sit courtside or something. Just to get him distracted. Oh wait, my man already has the repellent for that with the shoes that Kanye made him. The anti-Semite ones. I mean, I think the only thing that can slow this man down is the Pfizer shot, honestly. Cause that had him not even playing basketball at all when he decided to, be anti-vax. But I mean, in the end, they did give in and let him play. This man even crossed up the mayor of New York City. I truly can't come up with anything to stop him. This man has bigger balls than Michelle Obama does. As far as Magic's weakness, we all know it's baddies. I mean, it is hard to blame the man though. Like, can you resist the urge to lay pipe on these women? That same urge infected him with a fatal disease, and now my man is praying for a cure to drop. It's crazy to think that the only thing slowing both of them down is vaccine shots. One needs a vaccine to cure his sickness to stay alive, while the other one has a vaccine that prevents death, but he doesn't want to take the shot. Yeah, I mean, I think Kyrie wins again. His weakness was as insignificant to him as condoms were to Magic Johnson. This should have proven my point very well though. Sorry to those of y'all who got gaslit into believing that STD is better than Kyrie Irving. And I know I've been glazing. In fact, I'd say no one glazed another man more than I just did, but Magic Johnson's son exists. Still, why would I even be scared of a guy called Magic? And why is his nickname even Magic in the first place? Like, what's so magic about this, huh? I see the great Kendrick Perkins do this sort of stuff all the time. So where'd that nickname even come from? Makes no goddamn sense. He is still alive after catching AIDS, so maybe there is something magic about him after all. But compare that to Kyrie Irving though. This is just pure art. It just makes me feel things inside. I haven't felt this much happiness since when my Uncle Larry used to play with me. I rest my case.